balance with Vigoroth, I would much rather have him in, because he's going to outspeed, too. Oh, he went for Thunder Wave. You're a rat for that. Shockwave. Okay, that's gonna hurt, but we should eat it. I have to go for it. Excuse me. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pokemon Blaze Black 2 Randomizer Master Mode, and holy do we have a lot we need to talk about. A lot has changed between the previous episode and this one. A lot of grinding has been done. We battled all of the trainers that we needed to that weren't storyline based. We found out where Watson is, by the way, the Hoenn gym leader. So we found out where he is, and we're gonna go. He is also on the checklist for today, but there's a couple things that I saw during my wander around Castelia, going around and grabbing all of my items, like the Eviolite, Amulet Coin, that we saw. And one of the things you can see right now on our layout is that we have had a couple evolutions. So we also added a brand new team member. So I'm gonna actually go in the PC box because there's a lot more that needs to be discussed within the PC box, and it'd just be easier if we do it like this. So with Drayano doing the redo for Blaze Black to Volt White 2, there's been quite the number of changes. Some stuff has stayed the same, but there has been quite the changes. So first of all, in Castelia, we ran into a Harlequin, and he was, I don't know which building he was in, but he was in one of the buildings that I ran into when I was exploring, and it was like the guy in Burbank City that gave us the Kanto starter. It was like that situation. So I got to pick between a Chikorita, a Cyndaquil, or a Totodile, and seeing how I have a Duat, I have a Palkia, I even have a Kyogre in the box. I really didn't need another water type, so if I would have had it like to start off the game, I would have probably picked Totodile, even though Chikorita is like my favorite Gen 2 starter. Not the best. My favorite. It's not the best. I'm aware of that. I ultimately went with Chikorita because we don't have a grass type, or we only have the Grovyle in the box, and I was kind of iffy about using Grovyle on the team. But with Bayleaf and Meganium, I completely forgot about this. They're part Fairy type. So now we have a Fairy type on our team, which is good. I mean, we don't have Moonblast or anything like that just yet, but it's really, really good for us to have something like this, because I think that means now Bug is now neutral to us instead of being super effective. The only problem is that we are quad weak to Poison, but let's be honest, would I really leave a Meganium in against the Poison type? Probably not, but that's what we got. We got it at like level 5. I rare candied it up to 20, and then I grinded it up to 25 because, as you can see, it's holding Lucky Egg right now. It's actually the last thing we leveled up. So we actually do have a full team of 6 currently, which is nice. Then we grinded up a couple of our mons to 30. I think the Duat, the Palkia, and the Escavalier are the only things that are at 30. Otherwise, everybody else is a little either 25 or a little bit higher than 25. But Gilgamesh learned Covet, which I don't think Covet's like this in the normal games, but Covet is a Fairy type move. So we have a Fairy type move on our Samurai, or our potential Samurai. And he also tried to learn Air Slash by level up, which I could have totally taught it to him because we don't have a flying type move on our team, but I was like, I like my moveset the way it is right now with Power Up Punch, being Stab. I get a +1 attack boost, and I can just kind of go in and hit anything as hard as I can. Even having priority Aqua Jet is super duper nice, so I was kind of like, I don't really feel like I need to teach him Air Slash. Yes, it's good coverage against Grass and other fighting types, but also Covet's right there, so it's pretty decent. Our Vigoroth here, he learned Lunge. Now, I'm not sure if this is because Drayano changed out some of the moves and replaced them with newer moves, so the movesets, not everybody's movesets got updated, or maybe he just updated to where Vigoroth can learn Lunge. But that's a pretty good bug type move to have on him. Not really sure when I would feel like I need it, but it's a pretty decent bug type move, and we got on him. And right now this thing's moveset is pretty insane, so definitely has the potential to be doing a lot today. I think Voss, the only thing that changed is that it learned Dragon Pulse and instead of Dragon Breath. Look at that special attack stat though. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Jester, we taught him Feint Attack and got rid of Bug Bite, because even though Bug Bite is a decent enough move, Twin Needle is base 40 in this game, which means it's really a base 80 move, so there's no reason for me to not have it right now, especially because it does have a pretty high chance of poisoning things. And then we have Feint Attack, Headbutt, and Cut as well, so we're really hoping to get like a Steel type move on her soon. It would be really, really nice. And seeing as we're very, very slow, I might even give it the Quick Claw, because since we now have the Eviolite, I'm going to want to give it to other mons who aren't fully evolved. And then the only change with Roger is that I decided to use can make a Pokemon Shiny on him, because I really do like Shiny, the Rock and Roll line. I really like Shiny Gigalith. I think it looks really nice. And speaking of Gigalith, well, I mean, he evolved from a Rock and Rolla. I don't know how he evolves in this game. I don't know if it's by trade or if it's level 37 or something like that. A trade stones, something like that. I don't know how he's gonna evolve. So there might be a brief moment of time where we're rocking a Boldore on our team, but like I said, with having Eviolite and also us having Sturdy as our ability, it shouldn't be too terrible. I mean, its attack stat is pretty decent for being a middle, a stage 1, so can't really complain too much about that. But now we got to discuss what we got in the box, because like I said, we got the Bayleaf from one of the Harlequins in Castelia City. This egg right here. Now, as you can see, it's named Diana. The reason why it is named Diana is because it was originally a bonsai egg, because we battled the people in the Battle Company, and they rewarded us with an egg, which I don't know why we're getting so many eggs in this game this early on, but we were rewarded with a bonsai egg, and I did what I typically did, which was I randomized the egg to see what I got, and I ended up getting a Ralts. So this egg right here is a Ralts. So we have a Psychic and Fairy type right there if and when we need to bring her out. And then last but not least, we got a Static Eevee from going to visit Fennel, because Fennel's now in Castelia City. Her assistant gave us an egg, and it turned out, or not an egg, but it gave us an Eevee. It's an Adamant Nature one, so I'm looking to make this a Flareon if at all possible, once I get a Firestone or if I get a free Evolution Stone as a reward. This thing has the potential to get added to the team rather quickly, but right now, seeing as my team is the way it is, there's really no need for me to feel like I need to switch anybody out. The only way I would, or the only reason I would need to feel like I need to switch someone out is if someone were to die. But right now our team is looking really, really solid, and I'm really, really happy about it. So, and again, statics, and I wrote this rule in the description for the Mastermode. Statics are completely fair game. I can choose to keep them if I want to, or I can trade them off for randomized encounters. As you saw there, I got 3 statics. I randomized 1 and kept the 2. I was really contemplating trading off the Eevee for something potentially better, but I think this is what we should rock with right now, because our PC box is slowly but surely starting to get pretty good. And once we start to get to the point where we're probably about level 40, we're gonna start actually having fully evolved mons in our PC box. So it's slowly but surely starting to cook. Like the fully evolved phase is not really what we're gonna want. I mean, we're obviously gonna want fully evolved stuff, but it'll start to be, once we get to late game, we're probably gonna want like pseudos and legendaries and whatnot. But we do need to spin our challenge wheel. That was a 9-minute long intro, so this is gonna definitely be a longer video today. So buckle up, because the checklist is as follows. There's actually 2 places that I didn't explore because I didn't want to showcase this stuff off screen. Sell highest base power TM. We cannot do that because you can't sell TMs in this game. So we're gonna respin the wheel, because that's only fair. And the nice thing is too, we have 2 devil's advocates. So realistically, if I don't like the challenge we get, I can just pick a challenge that I want to do. But I really don't want to use them if I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, a Wi-Fi battle. So I have to record a Wi-Fi battle and splice it to the end of this video. Okay, that's not bad. Here's the problem with that, though. I don't know if in Scarlet and Violet, all of these Pokemon are in Scarlet and Violet. I know 4 of them are. I know Dewott, Palkia, Vigoroth, and Bayleaf are in Scarlet and Violet. I don't think the Boldore line, or the Gigalith line, or the Escavalier line is in Scarlet and Violet. And I can't think of any other way to bring them all, because there's no way I can do Wi-Fi battles in this game. Yeah, I don't know. This will be interesting. I guess if it really comes down to me having to do a Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle, if I can't bring my entire team, I'll just bring who I know is in the game, which sucks because, like, when I sit down and look at, like, so far, like, people have really come in clutch. Obviously, our starter has been clutch for us. The Palkia, of course, is going to be carrying us for a hot minute. It's going to be doing wonders for us. The Escavalier. When I was grinding with this thing, holy hell, was he killing shit. Like, he was insane. So good. I'm really glad that I have him, because he's a really strong attacker, which is something that we really need right now. Alright, but as I was saying before we did our challenge, there are 2 places that I chose not to go to off screen because I didn't want to proceed through anything that potentially had some special storyline about it. I just wanted to save that for here, because we also do need to fight Watson, and we also need to fight Bird. There is a chance that we do not. There's a chance that we do not get to Bird today. But seeing as we have a lot of time still, and I don't know how we're going to do against Watson. It's really going to depend on levels. But Unity Tower, I don't think I've ever been here. So I'm curious to check this out, because, like I said, I don't think I've ever been here before. Welcome to Unity Tower. May I see your credentials, please? I'm sorry, we're not opening your visitors yet. Interesting. I don't know what Unity Tower is, so I never did it during Black 2 White 2's life cycle. I don't even know if it was in Black and White, but that was one of the places to go and explore. The other one is the Liberty Garden. They did say I could sail the Liberty Garden, which I thought I needed the ticket for. Maybe in Drayano they changed that. Or maybe because of Drayano changed it. I don't think you could do it in the normal Black 2, White 2. I think you needed the ticket to go, but We're gonna see. And I don't know if we have to battle anybody there. Maybe just the Victini. And if it is just Victini, I mean, I'll try to catch it, but I'm not gonna risk my life for it. Especially because my team right now is amazing, and once I get it all fully evolved, it's gonna be even better. And I'm more so concerned about fighting the gym than I am catching a legendary that may or may not give me anything good. Maybe we don't even get a chance to catch Victini. Because there's someone in the front. Wonder who has access to that power now. Oh, they're treating it like a tour. Okay. I don't think I've ever recognized that staircase being there. Greetings, Victor Shinespawn, your trainer. You may enter this lighthouse and see what awaits you inside. Okay, so you can catch Victini in here. I mean, we're gonna go with Roger. I might even just knock it out. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he's easy to catch or not. Ooh, he's level 15. Alright, so we're level 26. It's a 15. I'm going to go for Headbutt. I doubt this is going to kill. The thing that sucks is I don't really have much in terms of status for this. I actually took it. Wow. Oh, I had a quick ball. I totally could have quick balled it. I forgot I got a surplus of Pokeballs. You know what? I'm curious. Let's see if this does anything. It probably doesn't. Okay, shook once. I'm gonna throw another one real quick. If it doesn't shake, I'll throw an Ultra Ball. If that doesn't shake, then we're just gonna knock this thing out. We're gonna move on. Like I said, I have 2 other things that I want to do. And seeing as we have to do a Wi-Fi battle, this is going to be like an hour-long video. Uproar? How much is that going to do? It's resisted. We're 11 levels higher. I'm Eviolated. Oh, that does 0 damage. Nice. Yeah, we're knocking it out. We'll go ahead and knock it out. It's fine. Yes, I have a Master Ball right there, but I'd rather use it on a higher level legendary than a 15. Like, that's literally lower than the encounters we're fighting in the grass, so... Cut my losses here. Is it gonna come back? Maybe not yet. I don't know. So let's go ahead and back to Castelia. We're gonna heal up because we gotta go to the little bar that's in the town or in the city because that's where Watson's chilling. And he has a Manectric, so I'm trying to think. The highest level that I fought, I mean, there was a bunch of trainers who were carrying around like 3 or 4 Pokemon like that were 24s. So realistically, Watson could be like 27 and that not be ridiculous. I honestly think Berg is going to be 30. Like, no doubt in my mind, especially with us getting the Lucky Egg where we did, which was crucial. It's absolutely critical that we got the Lucky Egg when we did. Because that made grinding so much easier. Like, I wish I got my statics beforehand. But then again, I think I'm better prepared now because it's kind of like what I said when we beat Roxy. It's like, we're not going to use them on like Meganium in a bug gym. Even if it's neutral, it's like there's nothing that Meganium really can do. I mean, it has Ancient Power, which is great, but it just doesn't make sense for me to try to use a Meganium in there. So like, if it sits on the back, or sits in the back and doesn't do anything, that's fine. But all the rest of my team could actually do stuff in that gym. So it's like, I wanted to get the Bayleaf up to 25. So like, if I had to send it in, and then we have a chance, but all right, are we leading with Roger? Yes, we are. Okay. So if I had to imagine, oh shit! I just realized he's gonna have a Magneton. Oh, he's gonna have Formon, so he's gonna have Voltorb. Okay. 25. I just realized he's gonna have a Magneton, and that's kind of an issue because that's a special steel move. But I could also use someone. I can use like Vigoroth to go in and beat that thing up. Because that's how much a Shockwave did to me, and that was with an Eviolite. And I don't consider Voltorb to be very strong. Why would you send this thing in and not... Why would you send this thing in? It doesn't even have Intimidate. Manectric has Intimidate. That'll be for sure, because Electric had Intimidate when we fought one before. Okay, there's the Magneton. It's just because I totally can see this thing having Mirror Shot and it doing a lot. Because we fought a Magnemite and it had Mirror Shot and it did a lot to... I think something we had. I think this is the smartest play. Because even if we don't have the greatest special defense with Vigoroth, I would much rather have him in, because he's going to outspeed, too. Oh, he went for Thunder Wave. You're a rat for that. Shockwave. Okay, that's going to hurt, but we should eat it. I have to go for it. This is all I'm gonna say. He paralyzed me. I got paralyzed immediately the next turn, and then he got a crit. I understood the risk of me doing that and him critting me, but there was also a much more massive chance that he wouldn't have crit me, but sure. That was one of the things that I was going to try to use in the next gym. Try and level him up, but sure. Whatever. Forget about it. I'm just saying, if I get a jailbreak, I'm 100% bringing back the bigger rock. I should probably bring back something like Croc Rock, but maybe I should just let that stuff stockpile up and then have them in the back. Have them in the PC. Okay, so he was 26, so I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I definitely think there's a chance we might be over-leveled for this, and I don't think I'll be upset about it, especially considering we just lost our Vigoroth in the stupidest way imaginable. I never checked if you could actually rematch them. Never checked that. But I'm sure you can, and I'm sure if we get stuck playing the after game for this game, which if we do, that's gonna be a tall task. It's going to be a tall task. Let's see. I gotta put him in the death box. That just sucks. Like, and we've been doing pretty decent so far in this recording session, and I'm not trying to jinx that right now by saying that, but even up to this point in the master mode, like, I'm still very much surprised that this is how well we've been doing. But it also doesn't help when you sit back and you look at it. It's like, that was the only way that Vigoroth was gonna die, was from a crit. Because if I didn't get paralyzed, I would have killed him. If I didn't get critted and didn't get paralyzed, I would have killed him. But, like, of course, it just doesn't go that way at all, so that's the thing about it that sucks. I think that's the part that makes it bitter to swallow. I don't remember how many trainers are in Bird's gym, but I'm gonna hope that we can get into the gym battle and not get messed up, basically. That's basically what I have to bank on, is not getting completely and utterly boned like I did. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. As much as it hurts, I gotta pick my head up. And besides, the benefit is right there. I mean, still gotta do a Wi-Fi battle. That means if there is no Slacking, or sorry, no Gigalith or no Escavalier, which I don't think either one of them are in Scarlet and Violet. I know both of those mons are in Sword and Shield, but I don't think Samurai is in Sword and Shield. I don't think Meganium is in Sword and Shield. And because we're doing a Generation 5 game, it's like I could have done BDSP, but give me fresh water. Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be a long ass video. This is probably gonna be like an hour. Honestly, I'm gonna be surprised if it's like an hour and 20-minute long video. I wouldn't be surprised if this is an hour and 20-minute long video. Combi. Again, this is promising if we are over leveled, because this is a good thing. This is what I like to say, a good problem to have. Bug buzz. How much did that do? It was okay damage. For Combi. Ooh, a pincer. Interesting. Are you bug and fighting in this game? Because you should be. If you're not. Alright, I have good defenses and I have an EV light up. We eat it. Alright. And just regular super effective. That isn't... What? That's insane to me that doesn't kill. That is stab and super effective. And that doesn't kill. Wow. That almost hurts my brain. It's okay if he hits me, as long I don't get critted, so I can Aqua Jet here. It's absolutely fine. Burmy. I probably should try and get him to fight these battles on his own. Burmy shouldn't be able to kill me, right? I'm slightly under half health. I don't think a Burmy can kill me. I just use magnitude. What is wrong with him? That still did decent damage for that being resisted, so I'm not even going to be that pressed about it, I guess. I'm surprised that I'm surprised that did as much as it did. Yeah, there's like 4 people to fight in here. I actually don't know if we're gonna I don't know if we're gonna get to the gym or not. I could lock myself into the gym battle, but there's a lot of risk by doing that. There's a lot of risk of doing that, but it would also be pretty worth it if I can. I don't know. We have to move a lot faster than I think. We have to move a lot faster than we are right now, because right now we're not moving fast at all. Okay, Beautyfly. I'm staying in for the sole purpose of I have a quad effective move, and even if this thing has Mega Drain, which it does, I should be able to eat it. Thank you. Level 29. Trying to learn Rock Blast? Ooh. Wait, this might be worth it. Because what's Rock Tomb? Rock Tomb space power is 60. Whereas Rock Blast is 25, so it's going to be 50. But if I hit more than twice, it will automatically be better than rock. I think we take... I think we keep rock tomb, actually. Because if I get 2 hits, and it's base 50 power, not only that, it has 5 less accuracy, and I don't need to really take my chances with missing moves. I don't really want to take my chances with missing moves. Dust stocks. You know what? Let's go in the Palkia for this one. Just to get out of this as quickly as we can. Alright. Nice. We have 4.5 minutes. I think there's 2 people we have to battle, and I don't think we're getting the Berg in the time. I could just say fuck it and lock myself into that gym battle, but there's a very real fear if I do decide to do that, and that is flashbacks to when we did Blaze Black or Volt White last year. But I definitely think we got it. Come on. Just healing item wise, we're fine. We should be fine anyways. It doesn't help that my emulator runs on like 25 frames per second, it feels like. This man's got 5 Pokemon? Oh my god. I might just swap into someone else that can kill these things faster. Seeing as we're already over leveled with the dude right here, like, there's no reason for me to be fighting this and trying to get the... Right there. That's exactly what I was getting at. That's exactly what I was getting at right there. I swear to God, if this thing clicks Spore again, I'm gonna be pissed. Is that good Leech Life? Ah, it's gotta be good Leech Life. How much damage that just did? It wasn't like anything stupidly crazy, but how much damage he just did, that definitely was good Leech Life. Like the buffed up one from Gen 7. Motham. I would totally go back out to Goldor if he wasn't asleep right now. Totally would. Yeah, there's no way we get to the gym leader in this video. I don't think you can skip the last guy. And if you can, that'd be great, but I don't think you can skip the last guy. If I can't skip the last guy, I'm doing it. I'm doing it with it. Yeah. No hesitation. But I don't think I can, especially I have a minute left. I have to kill one more Mon. This would have been... Oh, this would have been such good experience for Boldor, too. But yeah, seeing as this gym's got a lot of level 25s, I don't think Berg is much... I think he's going to be 28. Which, I mean, that's great for me when we sit down and look at it, because it's like, I'm over-leveled right now, and that's a good problem to have. I mean, we were over-leveled technically for Roxy's gym, but we all know how that went. Wait a second. Wait, I can? It's gonna be fucking close if I do it. Oh my god, I did it with a second. Holy shit. I did it with a second remaining. That's insane. We still have to do a Wi-Fi battle, but okay, he's got a team of 5. That's okay with me. And he's leading with level. Should I be afraid of this? What could a Dwebble do to me? Realistically, what could a Dwebble do? I know Crustle gets Shell Smash. I know that much. But oh, he's setting up hazards. Okay. Okay, so he's setting up hazards. So we heard from him. He said he's got Leavanny, he's got a Vespiquen, which that's okay. I would imagine a Masquerain. And I miss a fucking Rock Tomb. This is exactly why I didn't want to get Rock Blast, because I miss a Rock Tomb. It has a 5% chance of missing. And I get critted because it hasn't happened enough today with the hacks. Okay, so we lower his speed. We should outspeed next turn. I would have met. Actually, I don't know. Boldor is insanely slow, and I made it a Brave Nature. I'm pretty sure. So he is especially slow. Which I don't know why I made it a Brave Nature, because it has like no special attack. Really? So I probably should have tried to make it not a Brave Nature, but you know what? It's whatever, man. It is whatever, man. Okay, so we don't get our Sturdy back, which is kind of the reason that I wanted to heal up, but he's still setting up hazards. Thing is though, I can stay in. Like, surely there's nothing that Dwebble can do that will scare me out. I mean, it sucks that we're getting hazards put up on us because Stealth Rocks. I mean, we're not really a. It's not really a hindrance. I mean, it might be to a Scavalier, but even then, I don't think it's gonna bother him that much. Oh, I didn't put the EV light on. I didn't put the EV light on. It's still on the Bailey, but that's okay because now it's the time for us to switch into Jester, because Jester's not going to take any damage from this Leavanny. Unless this Leavanny has Hidden Power Fire. We're not taking any damage from this thing. I'm curious to see, though, how much hazards do to us. And I'm, like, so unbelievably confident. Twinny Dill is killing this thing. 100%, it's killing this thing. Hazards do a lot of damage to us, though. Pretty decent amount. It goes for Sword Stance, absolutely fine. This thing might have a Focus Sash, but with Twin Needle, it would break the Sash. If we knock it all the way down to 1 HP and hit it again, it's breaking the Sash. So, I'm not really worried about a Sword Stance leading Danny right now. Which, even if it did have a Sash, we didn't bring it down to its Sash, but that's okay. And it's absolutely fine. Massive. It is absolutely massive. So 27 was his ace. So 27. Which I would have definitely thought maybe would have been a little bit higher because of the fact that you can you get the lucky egg, but I'm not going to complain either. He's sending in the Larvesta. Okay, Larvesta is kind of scary. I mean, it's definitely scary for a Jester, of course. I don't know if I want to go Roger, though. You know what? Screw it. Let's let Gilgamesh come in. Let's let everybody have some fun. I have no idea what's going on outside. Alright, so hazards do a little bit of damage. I actually don't know who outspeeds here. I would like to assume I do, because I'm of first stage. And then this is gonna kill. No doubt in my mind. Because Larvesta kind of sucks. But when it's a full grown, it is insanely good. Parasect. Interesting? Interesting that you would have a Parasect on your team? I think Pinsir would have been better, but you know what? Maybe this is just a free kill. I mean, this and Vespi Coin, we should easily send him home. Yeah, hazards do a decent amount. I mean, rocks do what? 12? No, they only do. No, did they do 12%? 12.5%? This was focus sashed. Huh. It had counter. You are absolutely out of your mind for giving this thing counter. That's unbelievable. I kind of had like my life flash before my eyes, and I was like, wait, I'm absolutely. Wait, what have we killed so far? Dwebble, Vivani, Larvesta. We just killed Parasect. Now we have a Master. Does he not have Vespi Coin anymore? I don't think so, but I believe Drayano made Masquerade Bug Water. I don't think this is Bug Flying. I think it's Bug Water. I'm still gonna heal regardless, just to play it safe. There's really no reason for me not to. Much. I guess for fire types, that's why we would do it. And rock, I suppose, as well. Oh no, maybe he is still bug flying because he got a Charty Berry. Interesting. Interesting that they... You see, now I'm playing like this, and I feel like... Yes, I even had a death today, and I'm gonna say this. I feel like I'm playing, and I'm just wrecking shop against everything. But I'm still very much early game. This is still very much the early game of this. And I know the end game of this is gonna be fucking terrifying. But I'm very glad that we were able to get to this point and get our badge, end the recording session strong. But we're not done yet. We have another battle we gotta do. Another Wi-Fi battle. Which I'm kind of surprised that we pulled that one as frequently as we had after just adding it. So it's kind of cool in a way. X Scissor, that's super good. High critical hit ratio move. We could probably finally get rid of Twin Needle now on our Escavalier. We can finally get rid of Twin Needle, even though Twin Needle has, like I said, came in clutch. So maybe we don't get rid of Twin Needle, and maybe we get rid of Headbutt because, like, why not? But 27 is the new benchmark level for us, new checkmark level, whatever you want to call it. So we will go ahead and get the Bayleaf leveled up to that. We may or may not have additional stuff. What I mean by that is in terms of a reward. We have to see. But I'm going to exit the gym and get myself to a Pokemon Center first before we do the transition, just because I don't know if there's anything that happens after we leave the gym. No. I think the only thing that happens is that you meet Chorus when you go up towards Route 4, which we'll see at the start of our next recording session. So, yeah, that was a successful episode. Can't really complain about it. And then again, like we did when we had the first Wi-Fi battle early on in the series, we're going to enjoy this one. So I'm going to go ahead and heal, and yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so here we are, we're at the Blueberry Academy. We've transported, what, 10 years in the future, basically? And, so, similar to how the previous Wi-Fi battle we did, we are using only the mods that we are available. And you know what? Although Origin Form Palkia is not a thing in Black 2 and White 2, I figured, why not just show it? Why not just show it here? We're probably losing anyways because we're going to do a 3v6. I'm literally bringing the Gyarados, the Landorus, and the Porygon Z as a form of fear. I want the person who I battle against to take it lightly, because guess what? If I beat them, I get 2 rewards. But if I lose, then I just get the 1 reward, because that's the point of the challenge. We do a Wi-Fi battle. We're going to play to the best of our ability. We had a highlight the last time we did a Wi-Fi battle. I would love to have another one in this one. It would be amazing if I can get another situation where it was like Oshawott versus Ting Lu. And I beat a Ting Lu, but I would say this time it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult. And the thing is that we're also only allowed to use moves that are on our moveset, so that means like half of my moveset. Yeah, we're not winning this. Oh, one of these guys, my favorite. I think we just say screw it. We can lead off with. We just say screw it. And we lead off with Palkia. That's the only thing that's going toe to toe with this guy's team. And even then, we're not going toe to toe with anything because I can only use rock and water. For whatever reason, I don't have Dragon Pulse on this moveset, and I'm not going out of my way to use a TM to teach him Dragon Pulse. We're not doing that. We're just gonna go in and do what we can. Fighting Kyogre up him, awesome. You know what? Who knows? Maybe he can't hit me with anything. But I will say, if he does. Can I get an Omni Boost? That'd be huge. I got a crit. I didn't want to crit necessarily. Nice. No Omni Boost for me. Don't need it. That's absolutely fine. Is there a chance that he's Choice Scarf Thunder? Is there a chance that he's Choice Scarf Thunder right now? Because the only moves I can use is Magic Leaf and Poison Powder. I think he's just gonna hit me. He's just gonna hit me. There's no way. No way. I don't know. To me, it just... I can't imagine. Unless I'm a kid. That is a crazy thing to talk about in my end. I'm glad that no one else was able to see that with me. But I can't imagine just sitting down and being like, this is exactly how I would want to play. He's just gonna kill me. I don't, like, there's not... Like, this is just BM for the sake of being BM. Fuck it, let's see if we land a Poison Powder. Charge. What? Maybe that's actually like a competitive set because he basically does set up the sun, so you give him another speed boost. And he's like, what? Yeah, alright, bud. Yeah, alright, bud. And I'm only doing this for the memes. There's nothing that this man should be afraid of. I'm doing this for content purpose. So one hit. That's hilarious that we went into a full legendary team when we only have 3 mons. But again, that's going to be the case, especially with that challenge for a pretty long time actually. Until we get some fully evolved stuff, we're not going to really have a chance going against any of these guys. So, am I salty I lost? Not really. I will sleep perfectly fine. Because, again, the challenge of it is to do a Wi-Fi battle, and if you win, you get the benefit of getting another... Oh, I was like, where's the Meganium at? Completely forgot I was already on my Wi-Fi team. But, yeah, that's pretty much all we... have to do for that sort of challenge, and we always are gonna slap it on the end of the video, so it's kind of an easy challenge because there's really not a lot of stuff at stake. And it, again, it's one of those challenges where it's going and doing something completely different. So let's go ahead and go to our reward wheel here. We did go ahead and do our challenge, so we do get a reward for that. Yep. that perfectly encapsulates the master mode right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button down below because it'd be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe and check out some of the other stuff that we do here on the channel. And I'll see you guys for the next episode of the Mastermode, where we're going to be going up north of Castelia. So, see you then.